Hi pretty simmers, it's pretty plum bobs here, back with another episode of Eco Lifestyle. So right now it is actually love day, and I have Emerson and Daphne out at a date at the Starlight Lounge, is that what it's called, in San Myshuno. So I'm just having them sit here and flirt and talk to each other. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the direction of this series and sort of just everything I have going on for them. So I actually filmed an entire episode in between this, and I decided just to cut it for you guys because I don't know, it was mostly just them grinding in their career and in their aspiration, which is okay, but at this point we've seen a lot of that gameplay in this series, so I wanted to kind of like redirect just a little bit. I played a whole week off camera during which that episode took place, so Emerson did actually get a couple promotions during that time, I think, so he is in currently level 5 of his career, and then Daphne also completed one of her aspiration tiers, so she is very close to becoming a master maker. Anyways, in this episode, it is love day. I'm gonna have them both have like a very romantic night out. Voting's actually open already. It is currently Friday. So I think that what we are going to pass for this week is our free love for our community. And I feel like Emerson especially is very nervous about this. So whereas I feel like for Daphne, her and Emerson have been together so long, and she's maybe like a little curious about exploring outside of their relationship, and like, I don't know, seeing if Emerson is the best sim for her, if she's happy with him, or I don't know. I think that just because they've been together so long, she's like never really pictured herself with anyone else, so she's very curious about all this free love business. Whereas I think Emerson is really not. So Emerson like knows what he wants. He knows he loves Daphne. He knows he wants to have a family with her. And he is like not as interested in the whole free love thing, but it seems like it's gonna pass for the town anyways. So he just doesn't have much of a say of it at this point. So we're gonna kind of play that out between them and like see how it goes for each of them here. But before that, they'll at least have tonight to have like a really nice time and just sort of like get back to the roots of their relationship, I feel like, and how they feel about each other. Alright, so I have the two of them enjoying just a little snack here, some french fries. Looks like Daphne's a little uncomfortable from being wet, but that's not too much of a problem. We can just have her change out of her wet clothes. So Emerson's just giving her a flower as a love day gift. How cute is that? So sweet. Now Nancy is coming to interrupt them. What do these people want? Just go away, Nancy. We're on a date. Alright, so it looks like the date officially ended and we did earn silver, so that's not too bad. I don't remember what the reward is for that. We'll have to check when we get home. Okay, you guys. We're actually having Emerson propose to Daphne right now. Oh my gosh, let me get a screenshot of this. Alright, you guys, I'm going to hit play on this. I know this is what Emerson wants. He absolutely wants to be engaged to Daphne, but I have no idea if this is what Daphne wants. So even if she says yes now, I wonder if it's just because she's like feeling pressure or if she actually does want to be engaged. From her expression, like you can tell, she looks hesitant. So we will see what she will say. She at the very least looks surprised. Oh, she said yes. Oh, she's happy. That's very sweet. The two of them are very cute. Oh, look at that. Alright, you guys, so the two of them are officially engaged. I'm super happy for them. And now they're both pretty tired, so even though they're super happy, very flirty, I think I'm going to go ahead and send them home to get a good night's sleep. Alright, so Emerson has cooked up some pancakes for the two of them. They're going to enjoy a nice breakfast together after their engagement night. Something I wanted to mention, you guys, is we actually, while I was playing off camera, got to green in our neighborhood, but it has since moved back to neutral, so I'm not exactly sure what has caused that. We've been fluctuating between the two of them a little bit, but we are neutral now, so I can't show you what that green looks like, unfortunately. Hopefully we'll hit it again in this episode. Also, you guys, I wanted to mention Emerson has this stuck mood lit, this juicy fizz knowledge. He's had this for like 2 days now. It says 3 hours, but I don't know if it's going to go away or not. Oh, somebody's so excited for our engagement. That's sweet. Anyways, yeah, so he's very focused, and unfortunately there's not a lot we can do about it. I tried resetting him and it didn't work, and I don't know the cheat to get rid of a mood lit, so it's just another little glitch in the game. Honestly, my game has been so genuinely buggy since this expansion pack came out. I know we've had like 3 patches or bug fixes, but I still feel like there's a ton of like little bugs and things that are not working as they're supposed to. So let's just take a quick look at Daphne's aspiration here. She actually has 5 1,000 aspiration points. So I don't know exactly what I would want to get for her as a reward, but that is plenty. Maybe we can get a reward for her here. But her goals this time around are to make 20 candles, to complete 5 gigs as a freelance crafter, and to achieve level 10 in fabrication. So we are level 9 out of 10 on that. And a lot of the gigs have her making candles anyways, so I'm just having her take gigs that will also answer the making candle requirement. And hopefully we can try and move through this pretty quickly and get her the Muse of the Maker reward. I would really like Emerson to try to make a recipe with the bugs. I haven't done that yet. And I think that we should. So here's the bombardier beetle stir fry. I think we're going to try that out. We can make any size serving, so we'll make a party size, 8 servings, and see how that goes for them. I wonder what kind of mood lits they'll get from eating that. Alright, you guys, so here is our finished bombardier beetles. You can't really tell what it is from the texture, so I guess I'm not that bothered by it. Okay, so it looks like Emerson's actually feeling energized from eating the bugs. It says crunchy critter snack energized too. It says living off-grid means taking full advantage of the land, including its most nutritious, crunchy, protein-packed creatures. Emerson should probably brush his teeth before going out on a date though. Yeah, agreed. So it looks like it just changed seasons on us. It is summer now, and I think that we have some summer plants to add to our garden. So I'm going to check that out. Basil? I can't remember if we ever planted that before. Let's plant some here. So here's our little rooftop garden where Emerson's working now. We added a yoga mat and a fizz machine up here too. I feel like both of them might be into the wellness skill. But anyways, what I forgot to mention to you guys before is that we actually did in the episode that I had filmed but chose not to post, we had to choose a path for Emerson in his career. So our options were between like a green engineer, which had a lot to do with the maker's skill, or I think city planner or civic planner, but we chose the city planner one instead, which was more about like convincing people to vote for your action plans and promoting your action plans and stuff like that. I thought Emerson would be maybe a little bit more into that role. So I'm having Daphne practice her fizzing up here. She does have like level 2 or 3, I think, but she doesn't have it that high, and we haven't really been able to make any money from juice fizzing yet. Still, we actually have a ton of money that we can use right now. We actually have 10,000 simoleons saved up. So I want to keep some of that in the bank. Eventually, I would like them to move to Port Promise together and try and make it green there as well. And then I hadn't shown you guys this yet. This is our community garden space. I'm going to have the two of them travel here and we'll have a look. Here they are at the community garden. I feel like this is the first time out in the town as an engaged couple. So we did have a season shift, as I mentioned. It was spring, now it is summer. We should have some different plants here, but last season during the spring, I actually couldn't harvest anything from any of the plants growing here. I'm not totally sure why, if that was a glitch or something. Now it seems like we have even less growing, maybe because people were planting like seasonally things that were supposed to be in the spring. We'll have to see. Right now there's nothing to be harvested here at all. So we just have Daphne and Emerson having a nice chat. So with Emerson's promotion, you guys, he got this new interaction with this board that says rally voters, and we can actually do this in neighborhoods that are not ours. So we can do it in like Port Promise and stuff as well, and we can rally voters to whatever our cause is. Anyways, you guys, I was excited about this garden, but I'm kind of feeling like maybe we should even change it. I think I'll leave it for one more week, but it'd be nice if you could come and like gather ingredients so that Daphne could use them for juicing or something. And to be fair, we have been able to collect the bugs from here a couple times, so there's bugs in both of these right now. But other than that, like the plants aren't working as harvestables. We'll give it one more day and check back tomorrow and see if there's anything we can harvest then. We did have the season change, but so far at least, like everything is here and it is a plant, but there's nothing to harvest from it, so we haven't had like any benefits from having a garden. The only other reason I kind of want to keep it a while longer is because I think it might be contributing to our green footprint in the neighborhood overall. They also have these solar panels here. I think these things all help your green footprint in the neighborhood, and that might have been part of the reason we were able to get to green even for the little bit that we were. So I think we'll keep it another week just for that, and then we'll change this into a makerspace where maybe Daphne can start to sell, not bakerspace, what's the other one? Marketplace. We'll change this into a marketplace so that Daphne can try and sell some of her fabrications here, and we'll kind of focus on that this week. There's another weird glitch I'm having, guys, where like Daphne's clearly watering this plant right now and it looks dry, like it needs water, but like I don't actually have the option to water any of these, and neither does Emerson, which is a bit annoying because it's part of his aspiration to do that, but I like can't get them to water any plant. Alright, you guys, I've gone ahead and brought Emerson and Daphne to the waterfront, which is the community space in Port Promise. And since now Emerson has this ability to actually rally voters to a cause, we're going to have him try and do this a couple times to pass green initiatives here in Port Promise, which would be really nice and amazing, and it would give us kind of a one-up on starting to change this world to be a green world as well, now that we're getting a bit closer to helping Conifer Station be green. So here's Emerson. Right now it looks like he's just kind of talking to himself. There's like not a lot of Sims around, but there's a bit of a cool down period on this. I think it takes like, I don't know, an hour or two before he can try again, but we'll have him do this a couple times tonight and see if we can't help voters vote to greenify Port Promise. Oh, here comes some voters. Yes, lady, listen to our spiel. Oh no, it looks like Emerson's feeling a little embarrassed. It says he failed to rally anyone. Oh, I feel for him, poor guy. He looks really embarrassed over here. What's he gonna do in that dumpster? Compost. We don't really need compost. I'm just gonna have him run to the bathroom really quickly, and then we'll see how long it takes for this little buffer to go away. 2 hours, and we can try again. Alright, so we're gonna try one more time with Emerson to rally voters. Hopefully he's a little bit more successful this time. Green initiatives in Port Promise. So it looks like right now Sharing is Caring has 7, and this one that we want to win only has 5. So hopefully if we can get 3 or more Sims to vote for this, we can pass this in Port Promise. Okay, so even though Emerson is super impassioned here, no one was listening except for Daphne. So I don't know, I guess now she gets to vote. He convinced her and now she can cast a vote here. That's nice and cool. Let's check and see if that is winning now. Check neighborhood action plans. Okay, so it still says 5, so I don't even know if Daphne's vote actually counted at the end of the day. So I know there's another board in town where you can cast your votes. I'm gonna go check over there. Here it is. Doesn't look like there are a lot of Sims over here either. Here's one, but maybe Emerson can come over here and he can try to rally one more time, but from over here, and maybe that will help us gain a few more voters. If not, I think we're actually going to continue to try this tomorrow, you guys. I would really like to see this work and pass, but it will definitely take a few times of rallying people, and hopefully there being actual people around for them to rally. All right, you guys, we have Emerson rallying one more time. He introduced himself to a lot of these people to kind of keep them hanging around, but it seems like nobody's really listening to him again right now. I don't know if maybe he has higher charisma or something, if people will be more apt to listen to him, but he's kind of jumping up and down and no one is really hearing him out. So this guy, it looks like now has come over, but he actually voted first, so I don't know if he'll be able to vote again or not. Well, here we go. He's getting a bit of an audience. These 2 votes are really all we need to get it tied for first. Come on, you guys. Woohoo! Alright, you guys, we are back at home. It is 12:40 a.m., so just past midnight on Monday, and I think we're going to leave this episode here for now. We had our engagement and a little bit of canvassing for our ideals, and hopefully in the next episode we'll be able to get this neighborhood back up to green, and we'll see what kind of shenanigans these 2 get up to with our new free love initiative passed as our neighborhood action plan. So if you do want to see that, please make sure and go ahead that you are subscribed, hit the little bell so you get notifications, hit the like button on this video, and leave me a comment so that I know you are here and I will say hi. See you in the next one. Swole, swole, y'all.